So what's going on, guys? This is the 14th tutorial of Python series on my channel. So in this tutorial we're going to see what are dictionaries. So you saw sets and everything you saw, we are just going to see dictionaries. So I'll just write dictionary, I'll just create a variable called dictionary and I'll assign a dictionary. So for assigning a dictionary we use the curly braces. Obviously you know what's a dictionary, I mean the English dictionary. So you also can think it in a way that, see, suppose there is a new word, we have to assign some value to it, that is key and value. Actually in dictionaries we use the key and value pairs, that is we use some word that or any character, anything that is the key, and after that we assign a value to it. So if we want to get the value of that key, then we just have to write a particular statement of that key, means we just have to write that key, we get the value directly. I know it might be hard understanding it, but I'll tell you all when I execute it. So dictionary we write in curly braces. But see, curly braces we use for sets as well. But here we use curly braces and we assign the values to any keys. So suppose I am using my keys as 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So suppose I want to assign something to it. So if I want to assign something to 1, then I write 1 colon and the assignment. Suppose I am creating any menu for any hotel. So suppose I write 1 as a burger. Spelling. Okay. And after that I just separate every key value pair by a comma. So see, this is my first key value pair. So first key is 1, after that one's value is burger. Okay, this is the first key value pair that I have wrote. After that the second key value pair. So suppose my second key is 2 and I have to assign a value to it. Suppose I write anything, sandwich. Mind the spelling now, let it be. Okay, after that third value will be the 3 is the key and its value will be anything, like suppose fries. I'm writing anything for now. So see, this is a dictionary, this is what is called a dictionary. We assign them values by we assign values to them by writing 1, that is 1 is the key, that is, and the thing next to it by separated by a colon is the value. So 1's value is burger, 2's value is sandwich, 3's value is fries, and so on. You can write it anytime. So after that let's print it out first. So when I print out dictionary and I run this program, say it printed out 1 burger, 2 sandwich, whatever spelling, 3 fries. Okay, and after that, see, what's the main use of dictionary is you can get any value of any particular element. So suppose there's a customer and he asks what is the second item on the list. So you want the value of second item, that is you want to print out sandwich. So to do this you just have to write this statement. So you write print dictionary of, and as you used to do in sets for index accessing, in the same way you just write the key. So the key over here is 2. Remember, 2 is not the index, 2 is the key. And when you run this program now, see, you got the sandwich as the output. I just changed it. Okay. And again the same thing goes for if you want to print the third value. Okay, that's fine. You got to know how to you can actually get access of any element or any value of any key. So basically 3 is the key and fries is the value. And I wrote fries in double quotes because it is a string, that's why obviously. And I didn't write 3 in double quotes because it is an integer. And see, not necessary that the key will be integers only. You can write the key to be anything. So suppose I write anything, I am writing names now. But to write names, suppose I want to write Sam as the key and I want to write anything. But see, for that Sam is a string, right? So I'll have to write them in double quotes. And when I assign some value to it, that is Sam is the key, and when I assign something to it, suppose I want to write his hobbies. So I'll just write reading. Okay, and okay, this goes for Sam. Then afterwards, any name. I'm writing any random name now. I'm writing anything for now. And after that, suppose I write his hobby as playing. Anything now. I don't want to mess up with the spellings. Double quotes. Okay. It's taking heck lot of time to print it. Okay, see, now see, if you want to if you want to get the hobby of Paolo and you print out, so simply you have to write print out the dictionary first of all, and then the key. So what's the key? Key here is Pavlov. So simply you write, and remember in double quotes. So when you run this program, you get playing instruments. That's all you need to know. You can write the value of keys and assign the value to the value. So basically you can use the keys and values in any pattern. Actually, you can use the key as a string, as an integer, as a float value, as anything. And you might be thinking, why do we need dictionaries and all? When you solve competitive coding, like when you solve some problems on HackerRank, Codeforces and all, then you'll understand why you need dictionaries. They are actually really easy, so that you can get access to any elements. But I recommend you all to just solve some problems on HackerRank so that you all can understand. And there's one more value, actually one more way to assign some values. This is one way that I told you all to assign a value to particular key. There is one more way by using for loops, but I haven't discussed for loops as of now on this channel, so I'll not go into that for now, but we'll see that afterwards, or when you solve some problems on HackerRank. I have many videos on solutions of HackerRank, so you can check them out. Okay, and after that, suppose I want to get all the keys. Suppose you want to get all the keys. What are the keys? So you simply write this statement, print dictionary, and you write dot now. So see, when you write dot, these are all the functions that you can perform on a dictionary. So when you write dot keys, enter. Okay, when you write print dictionary dot keys, then what you get is a list which has all the keys of the dictionary, and this is the list, remember, so it's really important. And after that, we got the keys. Suppose you want to print out the values. So if you print out dictionary dot, you just write dot values, and I run it now. See, first of all, these are the keys, and then I got the values. These are the values of the particular keys, that is reading, playing games, and playing instruments. So I told these two tools, so I'll just comment them out so that they won't run now. So now again, more functions of dictionary. When you just write dictionary dot, you get all the functions. So when you write dictionary dot clear, what does it do is it clears the complete dictionary, and now this dictionary becomes an empty dictionary. So when you print out a dictionary now, because this dictionary, when I wrote dictionary dot clear, everything has gone now, vanished. So when I print out dictionary now, I got an empty dictionary. That's it. This is the clear function. And after that, suppose I write dictionary dot, we saw, okay, clear values. Okay, we saw many functions. Now I'll just show you all pop. Pop is a important function, you can say. So when I write dictionary dot pop, suppose you want to pop out some value. So suppose you want to pop out this value. So when you just enter the key, whatever you want to pop out. So when I write dictionary dot pop sav, and I actually print this dictionary out now. And when I run this code now, see, it printed out Sam and Paulo. It popped this out. That is, it particularly just deleted this element, that is this key and its value, and it printed out the dictionary. And more functions are, you can just write dictionary dot. There are many more functions in dictionary, but these particular which I told you are the most important one that you might use in future. So that's all I need to cover in this video. I'll meet you all in the next video. Thanks.